Once you select, it will be used for future meetings. Got it. All right. Hold on. Meeting host will be connecting.
All right, can you hear me? All right, but I can't hear you for some reason. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Hold on. There you go. Testing. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we're good.
Okay. Good.
All right. Well, excuse me. Well, we want to welcome everyone on behalf of the UB Blake National Jazz Institute Culture Center, Common Humanity Mission, Inc. to the event gathering, I would like to call it, marching forward in the midst of a pandemic, breaking barriers while moving towards healing. Common Humanity Mission, communicate with precision a clearer image to the world. This is the day that we gather and come together in constructing, better yet, reconstructing. Value, doing so, we are promoting the value of self-worth for our common humanity. Yes. Communicating with precision, once again, a clearer image to the world. It is mandated that we cultivate the potential of that knowledge that is in us all. As we become practitioners of social maturity, by concluding that resiliency is the author of success, we are tapping into and releasing and realigning ourselves with the value of that resiliency, with understanding, knowing that when you have balance, understanding speaks clearly, which will result in restoring social credibility. 2, we'll be tapping into and releasing as well as realigning ourselves with the value of that resiliency with tolerance, knowing the importance of capacity training, trainers, and trainees. As a result, we'll be readdressing social diversity, because when inspiration comes down, one's aspiration goes up. We are and will be tapping into and releasing and realigning ourselves with the value of resiliency of temperance and temperament. As a result, we'll be revising social coherency. 4, we are and will be tapping into and releasing and realigning ourselves with the value of that resiliency with confidence. As a result, we'll be replenishing social continuity. And finally, we are and will be tapping into and realigning ourselves and releasing the value of that resiliency with respect. As a result, we'll be reclaiming social solidarity. In addition, you will be informed about it, enlightened by it, inspired about it, encouraged, and empowered. At this session, we will have Murry, you see, have the Road to Success Mastermind Institute. He will talk about developing the right mindset for success. Murry, it's on you.
Peace and blessings to you, my brother. You know, it's always a pleasure to be in your presence. And the opportunity you're giving me this evening to speak to the people, teach them. You know, I'm a 45-year entrepreneur and educator. So I'm the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which is an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs. I am a mindologist. So I work on your mind and I teach you the process of success, whether it's personal, spiritual, financial, entrepreneurial. There's a process to success. And once you learn the process, man, it makes everything easier. So you can go wherever you want to go from here. From this moment on, wherever you want to go, you can get there. Learn the process. Go to those who know, like they say, be around those who know or forever be the unknowing. See, success is in the know. It's your dream. Your life is your dream. You know, just tell yourself on a constant basis, I was created to do great things. See, here's the thing about it. Like today, I'm really not here to impress you. I'm really not. I'm just here to impress upon you. You know, success, like I said, has a process. And to build and grow and learn and study and put yourself in position to learn what it is you need to know in order to reach your goals, your plateau, wherever it is. Like I told you, you can go wherever you want to go from here. All you have to do is work on your mindset. And people say, well, everybody talks about mindset. Why? Because that is the most vital thing that is necessary in your success. I don't care what it is. You don't have to want to be in business. But here's the thing that most people don't realize. Everyone that is alive is an entrepreneur. Because your life is a business. And the most successful people in life are those who are organized. See, organization is the key to you getting where you want to go. That means you're organized. You're putting before you the know-how, the patience, the time, and the process. See, you can't always consider yourself a victim, because you can't be a victim and a victor at the same time. Mindset, the process for success, your attitude. See, your attitude determines your aptitude, which is going to take you to your altitude. See, when you go out there and you blame others, you give up your power to change. See, learn the process and building and growing daily requires change. It requires change. You know, there's 3 ways to fail. Let me put this on you. There are 3 ways to fail. You complain about everything, you blame others for your problems, and you never be grateful. See, you can't complain about things. You can't blame other people for where you are, because fact is, see, and here's the thing about fact. Truth and fact are undefeated. They've never been defeated since the beginning of time. Truth and fact. You can't complain about everything, because you know, here's the thing. Now, this is truth and this is fact. You are right now, right this moment, where you are because of your choices. Behind the choices you make You are where you are at this moment. So how can you blame someone else? You got brilliant minds out there like Pastor Kevin, Reverend Kevin. You got brilliant minds out there like Professor William Murry. Now that you know that we're there, that we're here, tune in. All we're going to do is expand your mind, and you'll get that change. So you'll get that power that you need in order to build your attitude for your success. Where you want to go? What do you want to do? Put yourself in a position to learn. You know, I got a session that I teach. I'm very adamant on, and I teach all across the country, Kevin. You know, I travel all over the country, getting ready to go worldwide. And I teach this thing called BDI. Because, well, man, what is BDI? That's a whole course, so I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown on it. BDI means borrow, duplicate, and improve upon it to fit your situation. BDI, borrow, duplicate, improve upon it to fit your situation. I'm gonna tell you how simple that is. When you're sitting, what are you sitting in? You're sitting in a chair. How many different types of chairs are there out there? A multitude. You think somebody didn't borrow the idea of a chair? They duplicated it and they improved upon it to fit their situation. What they did, they gave value to the chair with the differences and the changes they made in the chair. Look at your automobile. You got all these different automobiles: Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Plymouth, Cadillac, and et cetera, and et cetera, and et cetera. All of them are what? Automobiles. All of them are cars. So what they did, they borrowed what someone else had done, they duplicated it, and they improved upon it to fit their situation. That's called life, brother. That's in everyone. I'm not the first person to educate people on the avenue and the process of success. I just borrowed what someone else did, I duplicated it, and I improved upon to fit my situation. When I first got out there and started speaking, I had one of my coaches tell me, well, you got Mr. Murry, you're very humorous. So you got to put humor into your presentation. And once I get on stage, man, the humor just doesn't show a whole lot. I listen to and learn and study Wayne Dyer, who teaches what I teach, but he does it from a spiritual realm of teaching and understanding. And I always, and my spirit, and once I started teaching from the spirit point of my knowledge, everything got easier. I got more recognized. I got more and more bookings. I got more companies to call me to come in and speak to their people. I got churches that want me to speak to their people, universities. I even got state jails that now I go speak to the inmates. So you take what you have, and I was with a client today who's an attorney, and I had to tell her, you gotta take what you have and use what you have. Find those who are where you want to be, BDI. Borrow, duplicate, and improve upon it. You know what you want. Just do it your way. Every automobile did the same thing. Every chair manufacturer did the same thing. Every house contractor did the same thing. And you got to be grateful. You know, every morning I wake up and I realize I wake up every morning for one purpose. I'm living right now my God-given purpose. And my God-given purpose is to be a blessing to whoever enters my life space. See, when you put that blessing before anything else, see, life is always going to pay you back tenfold. I just want to be a blessing. I'm just like you. I got issues. I got some problems, but no one knows but me. I don't carry it outside. See, the thing is, you can be dressed to the nine. You can be dressed in fine, but you are not fully dressed until you put that smile on your face and that sunshine in your heart. Smile, baby. Smile. Don't blame nobody else for something that's going on in your life. You can't blame nobody else for what's going on in your life. What's going on in your life right now is God's way, your universal God, your spiritual God. It's telling you, this is a lesson I want you to learn this way. No one will live your life but you. See, when you take that negativity and turn it and look at it in a positive way, all you're doing, baby, is growing. And you'll find life will be much easier. You'll be much smarter, and you will be much more successful. See, life rewards you. Life itself every day rewards you. Are you? And I also tell you that, every day, doesn't a day go by that God, your universal God, doesn't put a blessing in someone's lap. All you got to do is put your lap where he's putting the blessings. So it means you got to move. You got to do. That's the part of the process. That's your attitude. See, your attitude is going to get you where you want to go. Smile. Ain't nobody's business what you going through. You never, ever, 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 ever in life work on a problem. Never. Everybody's got them. You never work on a problem. What you do, you work on the solution. Because when you're working on the problem is a negativity. Solution is a positivity. Same thing, except the problem is there, but when you're working on the solution, you're working on to the positive part of it. What's the difference? Everything is still there, but the problem isn't holding you back because you're too busy working on the solution. That's like I tell people, never, ever, 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 ever work for money. I don't work for money. I work for success, because if I'm successful at my venture, the payday will become automatic. Do what you're paid to do, but don't do it for the money. Do it for the success, because once you do that job, the payday is going to be automatic. And if you do a great job, you're going to get rewards, because they're going to pass on your great work, your attitude, your mentality, your ability. See, I'm not bragging on me, but I know I'm brilliant. I've been out here doing this for 45 years. I know I'm brilliant, but my brilliance has no value to no one but me. Only to me. It has no value to you. All you want is my expertise. When I come in your house, or a plumber comes in your house to fix your pipes, you don't care where he went to school. What is it? How many degrees he got? How many letters got behind his name? All you want is his expertise. You take your car to a mechanic. You don't ask him where you've been to school. What were your grades? You ask him, do you know how to fix this? Have you done this before? Do you have the ability? So you don't want it. My brilliance has no value to nobody but me. But my expertise has a value, is important, and has value to the world. Attitude. Just how you look at things. Now, don't look at things as a negative, because I told you, your spirit, your God force, is giving you lessons. It's giving you lessons. Learn the lesson appreciated because you are where you are behind your choices. Can't blame nobody else. See, there's a thing where you can repeat, and repeat until learning takes place. And then you repeat, you repeat, you repeat until understanding takes place. See, things out there, now I'm going to give you a difference between two major words. To, T-O, and for, F-O-R. You want to be positive when things happen? Look at it like this. This incident did not happen to me. It happened for me. There's a difference between it happening to you and it happening for you. That's a mental thing. That's your attitude. That is your attitude. Wealth is yours. There's no doubt about it. And there is no sin in becoming wealthy. See, there's no sin in being born poor. It's no sin in being born, but it's a sin in staying that way. You've got life to learn how to be successful. Are you learning that process? Are you putting together, working on your attitude so you can get that wealth? Are you? Are you? See, that's totally up to you. But I tell you, everything that happens to you is on who? It's on you. Stop blaming everybody else what's happening to you. That's on you, baby. And once you see, you can't laugh at me because I'm too busy laughing at myself. All I do is read and study and learn. That's my high. Everybody got something they love to do. I love to study and research and love to get on stage and speak. I love to educate you, to teach you how to get where I am. Don't be as good as me. Hell, I want you to be better than me. My employees, I tell them one thing. You aren't working for me to be here for years and years and years and years and years and years. And that's not what I hired you for. I hired you to do a job. But I don't want you to be here like that for me. I want you to learn how to build your own and then move on. I was leaving this event last Saturday week ago. And it was amazing. I was crossing the street to get to my car. And his car pulled up right in front of me and stopped. Rolled his window down. He said, Mr. Rook, because Kevin, you know, years and years ago, everybody knew me as Mr. Rook, not Professor Murry. And this gentleman said, Mr. Rook. I said, yes. And who are you? He says, you gave me my first job when I was 14 years old. He says, right now I am 38. He says, I'm still doing the same thing when I was working for you, except you taught me how to make money at it. He's a graphic artist. And he's got major, I'm talking about, he was telling me some of his clients. I said, Lord, what? He says, you taught me how to take my skills and make money and make it a career, and how to be blessed at what I was doing. Do you know what that did for me? Man, I felt so great because 14 and he's 38 now. So that means for 24 years, he's been following what I taught him. That made me feel fantastic. See, here's the thing about where your energy goes, success flows. See, everything is your mindset. Everything first goes through mindset. Why am I consider myself the world's only mindologist? Because out there in true life, there's no such word as mindologist. But I know what I am. I know I'm a mindologist. I work on your mind and teach you mindset, thought, because my motto is I teach you the thought and the action process to success. Everything in life is centered on twos. Success is only two things: giving it to your God force, your life force, your spiritual existence, and working toward it. See, once you start working towards your goals, and I always tell you, people say, Mr. Murry, you always talking to yourself. Yes, I do, but I'm talking to my spirit. Let my spirit know what I want. And I put forth the effort to get that for which I'm seeking. See, your spirit, your God force is waiting on you to tell it what you want. It's waiting on you to give it an assignment. Speak it, and then go to work, baby. And your spirit, your God force, your universal God will work 10 times as hard as you to give it to you. Two things: giving to your God, your universal force, and working toward it. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Everything is built on twos. Do you know this universe, the whole universe, is centered on two things? Only two: action, reaction. Everything that happens is an action. What happens behind that is a reaction. That's all the whole universe is. That's all your existence is. That's all your life is action, reaction. So when you put forth that effort to come into the world of Pastor Kevin and I, Reverend Kevin and I, Professor William Murry, you're going to get that action behind that action of you showing up. I got a class coming up next Saturday that's free. It is absolutely free. All you got to do is sign up and show up. Two things: sign up and show up. That's it. Go to backyardseminar.eventbrite.com and sign up. I'm not allowing but 20 people at the event. It's outdoors. Backyardseminar.eventbrite.com. I'm not telling you this for you to come. I'm just telling you the opportunity is there. See, I'm going to tell you what, you're listening in to this moment because your God force meant for you to be here. What you do with that, because God's dropping blessings in somebody's lap. You right now have put your lap where God is dropping a blessing. Right this moment. Your God force, your spiritualness is dropping blessings right in your lap. It depends on what you do with it, because you put it where you can get that blessing. So you got to focus. F-O-C-U-S. Focus. Focus on why you are here. Why are you here? Why are you here? Everybody has a purpose. If you have children, no one out of 7.4 billion people could have birthed your children but you. You're the only one going to birth that child. That particular child, you are the only one that can birth that child. Now, I'm going to show you how much of a winner you are. Think about what I'm getting ready to tell you, how much of a winner and how strong you are. When your parents were in the process of having sex, making love, whatever you want to call it, upon your father's ejaculation, he put out billions of sperm cells. You would not be where you would not be here were you not the winner of that race to the woman's egg. What does that make you? From jump, what does that make you? It makes you a winner. So why do you think you want to lose in life if you start out being a winner? Because you won the race. Else you wouldn't be here. Out of billions of sperm cells. And you know, sperm cells are the smallest cell in your body. A sperm cell is the smallest cell in your body. You won that race out of billions of sperm cells. What is that? That makes you a winner, does it not? So why do you think you could be born in life and lose? You won that race, win the rest of it. I mean, see how mindset, see how your mind and everything clicks together. Once you think and realize how powerful you are, and I'm gonna tell you how powerful your mind is, because I keep saying mindset, thought and action process, mindset. All y'all hear me? You understand what I'm saying? Your mind breaks it down so quickly, and you can see other things around you, and it sees color, size, everything. Your mind, upon me speaking and you hearing me and then breaking it down, moves 930,000 times faster than sound. Your mind. There is nothing more powerful than your mind. Even a computer is not as powerful as your mind, because for one thing, you can reason. A computer can't reason. Think about the power of your mind. Think about the power of your mind. See, you got to hang with developers like Pastor Kevin and me. Y'all got to hang out with people like us. And through us, you will meet other people to take you to a whole nother level and another avenue. All of that is totally up to you. That's attitude. See, you're working towards your lifelong the success. And it's your attitude that determines your aptitude, that gives you that altitude. What do you want? You tell me. You tell yourself, what do you want? And speak it. Speak it. Because give your universe that assignment and go to work, baby. Just go to work. I know you've heard the saying, when a student is ready, the teacher will appear. How is that? And that's fact. What is fact? Undefeated since the beginning of time, baby.
Yes, sir.
What goals do you have? You tell me, what goals do you have? What's your goals? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? Where you want to go? Here's something. Your hand is connected to your mind, baby. If you think it, ink it. That's something you should put on your mirror. If you think it, ink it. Because that way you're telling your universe, you're getting to your God force, what it is that you're seeking, that you want. All you got to do is go to work. Go to work. Don't sit down, keep saying, well, I'm going to pray for it, pray for it, pray. Prayer is totally, totally useless. Prayer is useless until action takes place. Prayer is useless until action takes place. That for which you tune into, you turn into. Just remember to keep the main thing the main thing. And what you want to do, so it's difficult. Hell, if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. How many speakers are out there, educators, and I'm not a no, please don't you want to just what make me angry? Call me a motivational speaker. I am not a motivational speaker. I am an educator. I am a mindologist. I work on your mind and make you think and see things. I teach you. As I coach you, you will understand about the third eye and the third ear and how to use it. Your third eye and your third ear is your sixth sense. Everybody, oh, you got five. No, that's the biggest lie I ever told you. You got six senses. Your sixth sense is more powerful than the other five put together. You got to learn how to use your third eye and your third ear. That's your sixth sense. That's your spiritual side. And once you learn how to use that, you will see, I mean, it's like difference between a thunderstorm when it gets dark and the sun when it's out bright in the middle of the day. All of that is totally up to you. Now, how much time in life do you have? You don't know. You really don't. And you think you have time, but you don't. You don't. You don't know when your last day is going to be, when your last moment is going to be. And yesterday is nothing but a memory. That's all it is. Yesterday is just a memory. A question I'm asking you, I'm going to ask you this. What did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday that you got to work on today to give you a better tomorrow? What did you work on yesterday that you got to work on today to give you that better tomorrow? Why are you letting something or somebody rob you of your happiness? See, now here's something that you got to realize. Your happiness is totally up to you. No one can make you happy. I can give you joy, but I can't make you happy. Only you can make you happy. And through your happiness will come joy. Can't anybody make you happy but you? You got to tell yourself at all times, I will persist until I succeed. Here's the thing about that, though. Now, I'm going to give you something here. I climbed many mountains. I'm from West Virginia where ain't nothing but mountains. I've climbed mountains and hiked up mountains and got to the mountaintop. Only as I look out, I see another mountain. So you're never, ever going to run out of mountains to climb when it comes to business and success. And here's the thing that's surprising to most people who are in business, who become successful. Success. How can I put this? Success grows as you grow. When you get to the mountaintop, see, getting there is the easy part. I don't care how much you struggle, how much hell you caught, what you went through. That's the easiest part of anything you ever want to do when you get successful. The hard part comes in staying there. That's the hard part. Stay there. But you can't, see, here's the thing, that you can't be afraid. Fear is a liar. Fear is a liar. It's one of two things, Virgo. That two again. It's either fear, F-E-A-R, fear everything and run, F-E-A-R, fear everything and run. Or you either and face everything and rise. Who's that up to? That's your choice. That is only your choice. See, working hands are more powerful than praying lips. Why? Because with your working hands, you're putting forth the action of your praying lips. Which is more powerful? Is prayer going to move that car? Is prayer going to lift that chair? Is prayer going to write down what it is you want and give to your universe and you go to work? No. Your hands and the work, the action, is what's going to do that. Because you're only going to be successful as you want to be. It's all totally up to you. See, hurt, when you get hurt or something goes wrong, hurt's only a moment. That's all hurt is, just a moment. Stop making it a lifestyle. Hurt is not nothing but a moment. It's going to pass. You don't want, when I say it's a lifestyle, Stop making a lifestyle, because it's like everything else, only just like yesterday. It was only passing through. Today is only passing through. It's not here to stay. If you want to have a business, do what it takes. Learn the process. There is a process. See, what you got to do is BDI. Borrow, duplicate, improve upon to fit your situation. Make everything easy for you. Let me make the mistake and teach you so you won't make that mistake. Find someone that you can talk to that is not a yes person. Be open-minded and watch what happens to you. It's all totally up to you. See, I learned a long time. I had one of the best paying jobs, y'all, in the city back in the 70s. I did. I had a good paying job, baby. Benefits, everything. I went to work one day and told my supervisor, look, I got an eye problem. He said, well, Mr. Murry, go to the doctor and get back here. I said, no, sir, that's not my eye. He says, well, go, you got the insurance with us. Go to the doctor and get back here. I said, no, sir, that's not my eye problem. He says, well, what is your eye problem? I says, I decided I don't want to work here no more. I want to start a business. I quit. That was my eye problem. Best thing I ever did. You know why? Because I realized no one could make me as happy or pay me as much money as I could. What company gonna pay me what I get paid now? Yes, it's 45 years. What you're looking at now is 45 years of overnight success. Do you get what I'm saying? 45 years ain't overnight, baby. But what you're looking at, and I'll say, is 45 years of overnight success. I always kept the faith, baby. I knew now I've had several businesses. I didn't start out like this. I did not start out like this. Every business I had was a step up. And then I got another business that was a step up. Then I got another business that was a step up. But I never stopped studying, stopped learning, stopped going to seminars, stopped going to webinars, stopped tuning in. The joke that Les Brown I got going with Les Brown. Everybody knows Les Brown is. I told her, I said, Les, you would have never been a millionaire were it not for me. And the joke is on that, and I told him, I said, because if I didn't buy as much stuff from you as I bought, you wouldn't have got your first million. I bought so much of his stuff, every book, every tape, every present, I bought it. And look at me now. I've been on stage with my mentor, Les Brown, many times. The people I can name who I've shared the stage with are the people that you only hear about. You rarely get a chance to meet. I get a chance to, no, they share the stage with me. I ain't gonna say I share it with them. They share it with me. I am known as Professor William Murry, the mindologist. Why? I earned my professorship. And I am a mindologist. Because when I coach you, when I teach you, when I educate you, I am working on your mind. And in the process of me working on your mind, I am building and growing you in preparation for everything you ever wanted at an easier pace than you could have ever done it. 45 years experience. I've been around all those big, brilliant minds. There's a gentleman out there that I was on the stage with, and he blew my mind. He said, last year in my business, I made $38 million. You did what? He said, yeah, last year I made $38 million. Could you imagine making $38 million in 1 year? Could you imagine that? I was with the gentleman who did it. Look, you've got to read, because readers are leaders. Anytime you sit before that ignorant tube, you're giving them your power. See, their job is to get you to watch. So you're fulfilling your dream for that hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, while you're sitting there for 1, 2, 3 hours, killing yours. Think about it. That's why it's called an ignorant tube. All it's doing is brainwashing you. You watching power while you're killing yours. You're watching what's that other one? But I have nots. What does that make you? I have not. What did you learn from that show? See, I don't have time to watch TV. And if I do, I'm watching a documentary on something that's going to teach me. I watched a documentary today on Tina Turner. I wasn't interested in her as much as I was in her story, how she got where she was, what it took for her to get where she was, what she had to go through, the hell she had to go through to get where she was. She never gave up. Never gave up. I watched the movie the other day about the blues singer who they told would never be nothing, but he knew within himself he had the ability and to be one of the greatest blues singers in the history of music. Look what they did to Prince, what they told him when he was coming up. Look at the story of Michael Jackson, what they told him. Look at me. I had so many people tell me, man, nobody gonna listen to you. You country, you stutter and stammer, and you talk fast. You're country. Who gonna listen to you? Who got the best laugh? I was working when I was in real estate. I was working for this real estate company. Because you're still an entrepreneur when you're in real estate. Because your business is your business. If you don't do nothing, you don't get paid. Ain't no paycheck. So I went to the head of the company. And I says, now I'm traveling across the country. I'm getting booked by these companies to teach and educate their staff and their employees. Why don't you let me teach the realtors here how to build and grow their business? And she told me something, Lord, the average person would have slapped her. She told me no. And I'm thinking, why? I'm traveling the country teaching people. She said, because you're not successful enough. You are not successful enough. And you know what I did? I got up out of the chair. I stuck my hand out and shook her hand and told her thank you. You know what I did? I did not, I was determined, I did not argue her right. I went out and successed her wrong. That's what you got to do. Don't argue them right. Oh, yes, you can't do that. Oh, yes, I can. No, no, no. You go out and success them wrong. Don't argue them right. Mindset, attitude. Developing the right attitude for success. And I hope I put something on your mind for this session that making you think. You're looking at a poor little dumb country boy. Never sit on a toilet stool that flushed in a house until I was almost near a teenager. I came to DC in 1969. Had never ever rode a bus other than a school bus. When I got here and my brother-in-law took me out downtown, I was awed. All this concrete, all these buildings, all these Black folks. I had never, ever, ever seen. I mean, I was lost. I was just totally awed. Because I never seen nothing like that. Because where you born ain't got nothing to do where you end up. Look at me now. I'm traveling the country. Here I travel the world, teaching and educating. I told you, one of my clients is an attorney, one of the top attorneys in Prince George's County. And I was coaching her today. Because you're born in the hood or in the ghetto or had a hard life, don't mean that's what your life's going to be. Remember, I told you, you are where you are behind your choices. Turn it around, baby. It ain't happened to you. It happened for you. It happened for you. What do y'all think about that? Think about it. Because one thing I realized when the devil told me, says, you can't handle the storm, I looked at him and said, I am the storm. I am. I am. Every time I write the words I am, I always capitalize it. I am. It's up to me. That's why I come when I greet you with hello, success, theirs. That's my word. It's not in the dictionary, but you know how many people now are using that across the country. Success, you know what you want. Who wants it? Theirs, like at the end of millionaire, you know it means multitude of money or multitude of success. There. See, it's the reason that I do what I do, the way I do what I do. I'm a mindologist. I want to make your mind go to a functioning process to get you where you want to go, give you what you want. Put yourself where God is dropping the blessings. You put your lap today, right this moment, listening to me, because I am God's child and I'm dropping blessings. Because I'm giving you the process, the attitude for you to be successful at any endeavor that you want. It's easy once you listen and learn. Readers are leaders. Read. Readers are leaders. Learners are earners. Never forget that. And I always tell you, if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter whether you're pushing or you're pulling. We're going to get there together. Why? Because I'm going to make sure that you realize and learn the process and remain and become and remain a winner. I love you. I truly love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. So I'm telling you, until next time, y'all, tune in. I told you what to do. I'm giving a free thing next Saturday, 24th, in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, in the DMV area. If you're close by, just go to, like I told you, go to backyardseminar.eventbrite.com. I'm not telling you to come. I'm not going to make you come. Everybody that God wants there will be there. Just sign up, be 1 to 20. I'll stretch to 25 if I have to. I've spoken for thousands of people. But I want this to be small and intimate. And it's outdoors. In God's nature. And it's free. What they say is free is for me. Thank you, y'all. And God bless. And Brother Kevin, I want to thank you for the opportunity that you've given me to give to the people so I can teach them the right attitude for success. Because it's all up to you. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Mr. Murry. Any questions, comments, challenges? Yes, well, I want to say thanks again. It's nothing like coming up and the bases is loaded and you send them all home with a home run.
Ain't that something?
So surely you have hit a home run and brought everybody home. Yes. Want to say once again, thank you for being a part of marching forth in the midst of a pandemic, breaking barriers while moving toward healing. And I have learned to know that the mind at its best is to be productive.
Yes.
And the brain cells is constructed to be productive. And also, we must come to realize that the seed or the brain cell that is best to think correctly is that surely the seed of potential is sown in each and every one of us. And you said before in this presentation about developing the mindset and the attitude for success is that don't worry about if something happens to you. Develop the mentality that it happened for you. And when something happens for you, we realize that we all have a reason for being. And let us continue to learn to reason one with another. Next week, we will have Brother Baba Astar, and he would do Chi Chong exercise. William Murry, Mastermind Institute, says we build millionaire mindsets in business. The thought.
And Kevin, you know,
yes.
if they want to reach me, all they got to do is dial 240-619-2019. That's 240-619-2019. Or go look me up. Yeah. Millionaire Mastermind Institute. Bam, baby.
Yes, sir. I want to also thank Mr. Murry for doing my job for me. But
brother, you know, like I say, if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. But we're going to get there regardless.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So other than that, any closing remarks you want to share?
You know, I just want people to know how easy it is to get where you want to go when you put yourself in a position to learn what needs to be learned. Everything is a lesson. You know, if you're saying you struggle and you ain't doing nothing, how is where you are right now, what you're doing, how's it working for you? Then that means you got to make that change, baby. Because with change comes growth.
So, well, let that be the final word. Tune in next time. Until next time, talk to you.
God bless.